So this is the electricity cabinet, and we've got a couple of extra cabinets on top. I've sloped it back like this because the driver's seat slopes back, and that way you can have a reasonable amount of room for the driver. If you're a larger person like me, then you'll get plenty of room. So the seat belt works well as well. We've got the mains power switchboard in the top cabinet, so quite separate from the 12-volt switches and fuses. Created this small shelf with a cabinet up here, and that will serve the purpose for putting away keys and wallets and things like that when you come into the bus, and all the bus keys and stuff will be in there. Now this edging tends to be a bit wider than the board itself, 16mm, and I think these are about 21 or 25mm. You can rasp them off, you can run the blade along them that way, but what I find to be a really good technique is to take the razor blade, press it down on your board on a flat surface, and then simply run the blade along the edge of the board, and you get a nice clean cut. It's very close in. A little bit of sanding, you get a nice clean finish. Now take a little sanding block, make sure it's square and flat. I worn down 80 grit paper from a belt sander. It's quite firm and solid. Always sand inwards, not outwards. So you don't want to push the edge that you've just put on, you don't want to push that edge off with the sandpaper. To mark the centres and the drill holes for the hinges inside the cabinet, you can buy little jigs. I just happen to have a bit of plastic around that had some nice edges on it that I could actually hook to the sides. So I've pre-drilled it, I've marked it and pre-drilled it. So now I have a little plastic jig. I can just put that to the centre line that I've scored or drawn on the inside of the cabinet, line that up, mark the holes and then drill them for the screws. So the doors are now on the utility cabinet, and there is provision for a board to go along here and enclose the frame for the shower toilet area. Alright, you can see I've managed to match up the cabin and the curve of the ducting to the area above the door, which creates a nice transition. The batten up the top, which is used to secure the overhead cabinets, it'll be trimmed with a finish over the top of it, something thin but with a finish, so it looks neat and tidy.